It is here. West Ham United career mode FIFA 14 all combined together to make the outcome we've all been waiting for. Guys, it's me, the manager, Jake Morgan here, and I'm taking over West Ham United. I'm going to show you a clip in a minute to show you how much I enjoy being at this club and how much this club means to me. So enjoy, and we'll get started in a minute. Hello, welcome, it's me, Jake Morgan here. Today I'm taking over West Ham United in the career mode, and in the background you can see transitions that are showing us about recent moves in the transfer window. So basically guys, I've been appointed by the West Ham board to bring wonders to this club basically, and I hope to do so and bring glory days back to West Ham, back to Upton Park, soon to be the Olympic Stadium. Now negotiations are still going through about the Olympic Stadium, guys, so I will let you know and keep you updated about that. So my main fact today, guys, is to get sorted on FIFA 14 career mode and to get sorted with the club. Know my bases. I've been speaking to the players for a few weeks. We've been in training. I've got to know a few of them, and there is real talent at this club, and I'm very excited to be here. This is my club. I support West Ham United, so this was the perfect move for me. Now, our fixtures have been actually scheduled, and we have Cardiff City on the opening day, so that is a 3 points for us, a must. Our friendlies, we have lost Lille, we have Stade Reims and Hannover 96, so basically I believe that we're going to put our young guns out on that, and we're going to just give them a chance to show what they've got. Opportunity on the international stage. Now my scout and my board and the people at the board have been saying you need to be looking at the international stage. At the moment, my main focus is on the club itself and getting this club the first season, and my targets are reasonably the top 10, probably the top 8 to be precise. That is my main target this season, and I hope I can succeed with it because I believe this club has got talent. And as you can see here, we have sealed a deal for Adrian San Miguel, the keeper from Real Betis. He's a good keeper, 25 years old. Andy Carroll joins him for 9.5 million. So we have strapped a bit of our budget recently, guys, but we do have some left over. As you can see, these other recent transfers, our boy Carlos Tevez, the legend that is, and he has gone to Juventus. So the latest news, the transfer window is open, but the board expect me in the domestic cup to reach round 16. I think that is very much doable, so we'll try to. The transfer window is open. Let me know what you think of this new layout, guys, as well on FIFA 14. I think it looks very nice and clean. Now this is my scout, one of my scouts, Harry Vicente, and basically he's talking about the global transfer network, and I've got 3 scouts here. They're very good scouts. I'm going to be looking for some more with experience though. I'm going to send him out to England to look for latest England talent, or just talent in general that I want to bring to the club. My main focus is a left back and a right back, so we'll get into that in a minute. But as you can see, I'm just giving him instructions. I haven't got any specific instructions, but age rating has got to be in the limits of about 22 below, but we'll see what they come up with. I've got an idea of who I want to bring to the club. There is one main target, a left back. He's 23 years old and he plays for Ipswich Town, so I'll give you a bit of an insight on that. Basically guys, you are my scouts. Now what I'm trying to say is, when you think of a player, if you see a player in my shortlist that you like, or a player you think I should be bringing to the club or considering, you've got to put in the comments box down below who you want to see at the club, because this is your career mode as well. I'm not just doing it for myself, I'm doing it for you guys to watch and enjoy. So you've really got to give me players. You're going to be my scouts, and I'll be writing lists of players that you want to see at the club instructions, you want to be pacey, things like that. So it's going to go from there, guys, and hopefully we'll be able to make a good sense out of it. So we've basically given him a few instructions, Harry Facenti, and he is going to go out and look for these types of players, and I'm hoping for some real talent, but we will see what he comes up with. So we have plenty of slots, but it's a main factor of just bringing certain talent to the club. But the transfer window is open, so we're going to be looking anyway. Now, the global transfer network is a very good addition as well. Now, our main target is finish mid-table. The board is hopeful of a successful season, so the owners want me to finish mid-table. Definitely doable with the squad we have. As I said, I'm targeting top 8, at least top 10, but that is my personal target. So they want us to finish mid-table. Definitely doable, and I'm going to grant them that. So we move on to the squad report. Jaskalainen is our main goalkeeper this season. He is retiring, sadly, but he has had a great season with us last season. He was our main man last season, and I've got good faith in him this season. But I will be giving my young guns and my, well, a boy Raphael Spiegel, a bit of a chance. I've been chatting to him and saying you will be getting some first team games, because he was a bit worried that he might be getting a bit pushed out, but I've assured him they will be getting first team games. James Collins, strength is the main aspect of him. He's going to be getting played a bit. Winston Reid is my main defender now. He's been with us for at least 3 years now. He's my main man at the back. I'm relying on him to keep the defence in shape. Our new signing, Razvan Rat, has got balanced stats. He has recently arrived for $500,000, so I'm not expecting too much from him. My main man, Mark Noble, is the main aspect of my team, 26, and he's going to be basically the main person in my squad. He's got to be in every game. He is the person I've said needs to be playing every game, so he's assured me that he's going to try and stay fit. We're going to keep him fit, and him and Diarmi here are my two main men. So we're going to see potential wise Ravel Morrison here, great prospect. Been watching him in pre-season training, and he's been performing really well for me. So, you know, but taking over from Sam Allardyce has been a big step for me. He's done very good at the club in the first 2 years, but they wanted to add on, and I believe I can take West Ham to their limits and bring them back in the glory days. We have England left mid here. That was Matt Jarvis. I hope to get him into the England squad. Maiga, not impressed by him. I've said to him, if he doesn't impress me in training, which he hasn't at the moment, he won't be staying at the club, and sadly actually he probably will be leaving the club. So it's just to generate funds, guys. Our new signing, Stuart Down, is also here. Very nice stats there. Matthew Taylor, I'm a bit iffy on what to do with him. Diarra, not much to say about him. And then we have our new signing as well, Jack Collison. He's been with us a long time. I'm not going to get rid of him because I believe he can still be a great bit of a backup for us. Andy Carroll, $9.5 million, a bit of a big price tag for the big man, and I'm expecting quite a lot from him. I'm expecting goals at least. If he doesn't deliver, I'll be very disappointed. James Tompkins here. This is my second main defender. He will be playing with Winston Reid over James Collins. So Vazte, the wonders he did for us 2 years ago, have sadly left him, because now we have got to think about moving him out. He's not done wonders for us so far, but we will be looking for new players, so that's what I need you guys to be scouting for me. You have Petric as well there, new signing for us. We got him on a free, and he is vowed to bring us goals this season, so I'm hoping to see a lot from him. I know he's a big man, he's quite a good aerial threat, you know, so he's going to be probably our main man up front with Andy Carroll, so we're going to keep them two paired up. These are our youngsters here. We've got a good young base, and George Moncur is going to be staying with us this season along with Spiegel, so we're going to keep them in the squad to have a bit of first team games. Sadly, Guy Demel will be leaving us this season because he's retiring, but it's not that much of a heart loss because I'm actually going to be looking for a right back specifically with a left back. So that's a squad report done, guys. We're going to get rid of the formation Big Fat Sam likes to do. We don't like the 4-5-1. We don't want one up front. We want two. We want more of a threat. We want to scare these guys. So I'm going to be playing a 4-4-2 diamond wide. I had a little look through, but that is my main one. Okay, so there are many, but I need two up front because we have Petric. We have very good strikers at the club. I may be looking to bring in one more striker, maybe a young striker, but it really depends on the funds that we have. basically a left back and a right back are our main priorities this transfer window, to continue with the good signings we've been bringing in already. So that's what we need to continue and keep the club spirit up. We need people that have got good morale as well, guys. So it's really in that sort of limit. Our build-up play, I have decided to change our tactics about a bit. I was speaking to the guys on the training ground, and they said they're willing to play passing football again. I want to go back to the West Ham way. I want to play nice, attractive passing football, quick passing football. I want to be offensive. I want to get goals. I don't want to play the long ball. I am not a long ball guy. I want to play it on the floor. I want to play classy. And that is the West Ham way. We have lost that over the years, so I'm aiming to kind of bring that back. And we'll see what goes from there. And now I'm going to be editing the squad a bit. There are a few changes that I need to make to my first team lineup, and which I believe is the strongest lineup. So I'm going to keep Jääskeläinen in goal for a while. It doesn't mean he's going to be staying there. Guy Demel is going to be a second choice right back for me. James Collins is not going to be my main second centre back. Right centre back, I want James Tompkins there. He's England talent, and I want to get him recognised along with Mark Noble, my main man. I'm hoping to get him into the England squad, so it's my main aspect to get these guys their international caps as well. You know, we need these guys to be internationally reputed as well. We've got a good young base of English talent here. We've got one of the highest rates of English players in the squad, and I'm kind of open to, you know, bringing more in, and I want to bring more talent, and I want to go back to, because it's the academy of football, and I want to keep that going. I don't want to lose that slogan, you know. So we've got Joe Cole on the right mid, Jarvis on the left mid, and Diami at cam. He'll be swapping with Nolan now and again, so I know Nolan likes to play, but that will be my main aspect. Ravel Morrison there as well. He needs to go on the bench. Now down in, I know he's my new signing, but he will be getting played, so don't worry about that. I've assured all the players they should be getting their fair play, you know, their fair share of being played, because except Maiga will be leaving, I'm afraid. That is certain, and he's just there to generate funds for us, I'm afraid. So it's just basically because we have got around that sort of limit. But here is what I've put together transfer wise. Now I'm going to go through them, whisk through them. These are players that I want to bring to the club, or some of them, and we are coming up to one that I definitely want to bring to the club, and that player in fact is, I will wait, it is Aaron Cresswell, sorry guys. He is the left back I was on, about 23 years old. I don't know enough about him yet. We're going to find a bit more about these players, so skipping through this, guys. If there's any players on this you'd like to see, this is only my first draft on the shortlist. I would like you to send me your suggestions in the comments box down below of who you want to see at the club, or be my scouts and send me in your players and people that you think are great talent, or players that you think will do well for the club, because it's not just what I can afford, it's maybe talent wise, and it's maybe there's free agents that you know about. Well, go and be my scouts and let me know. So I'm quickly going to do a final skim through. Matthew Lowton's also another one. Jenkinson's another one as well, guys. Danny Welbeck was just literally a first thought track, but it's probably not going to happen, so don't get your hopes up. But that is our main aspect of the transfers, and I need you guys to let me know what you want to see at the club, because I do need to know. We have 8 million to spend and 70,000 wage budget. That are our budgets. They are our budgets, sorry, for the season. Now we also get a transfer offer for Madeline Petric, which I'll show you in a sec. Now he's come back with some scouts. The scouts come back with some reports on players that he's found that he thinks will fit what I have asked him for, and one of those players is Wisdom. Morgan is a second, and Januzaj is another, which are all on my short list, as well as these guys. So they've come up with the ones that I actually want to see at the club, but Cresswell is my main target at the moment, guys. So I am going to put an offer in for him, but I've inquired about him first, and I'm hoping they come back with something excludingly out of the world, you know. Jenkinson and him are my main targets, and I want to see if I can get a good deal for them, but that will be in the next episode, guys, so look forward to that. But Petric is not going anywhere, so don't worry. He probably could generate a decent amount of funds, but I'm going to disallow offers. I don't want to see him leave the club. He's only just joined, so There's no way he will be leaving. Maybe in a season's time if he doesn't perform, because I'm going to be strict with the club. I want people that will perform. I want classy football. So we are going to have to see. But players that we are going to sell, I've got a few in mind. Obviously Spencer's out on loan. I'm hoping he'll come back a bit more first team willing. I would like to play him a little bit. Maiga will be leaving, okay, that is certain. But as I go through and show you the players that I'll be leaving, guys, please give this video a like, subscribe, because I've been a lot more subscribers recently. Thank you so much for your support. We're coming very close to my 100th video. I was wondering, guys, I'm having sort of a strap of ideas of what to do for my 100th video. Please send your suggestions down in the box below. If you want to see something funny, do you want to see pranks, do you want to see a vine, me doing my own vine. It's just suggestions of things to do, maybe a vlog, if I can, you know, just suggestions of what to do for my 100th video. But back to the squad. Now, players that are leaving, Diarra, he didn't impress me last season. I actually came to the club a lot. Trainee manager I was back then, training for my badges, which I've got all 5-star and all of the badges now. And I was training, I was a trainee on my course there, and I was actually a part of the club's society then. I was a bit of a journalist back then as well, guys, so I've got a bit of a background at the club, and there are a few players that impressed me. There's one player that does impress me from the youngsters, and that actual player is Blair Turgott. Now, he is a very pacey winger, and from what I've seen of the under-19s, he can score goals, you know, he can score clinical goals, he's skillful, and he's that sort of guy that we could use at the club. Letget is another guy that is a very attacking midfielder. I'm looking forward to having him in the squad, and Moncur as well, guys. So there's a lot of good players at our club, but Maiga, Taylor, Diarra are the ones that I've put up for transfer. And to finish this episode off, guys, we are letting Maiga go. I hope you're not emotional about this, because he wasn't the player I wanted to keep at the club. We've got ourselves a nice amount of transfer budget now, 10.9, about 11 million to spend. Who do you want that money spent on, guys? You tell me down below, and I will let you know in the next episode. So send your suggestions in now, guys. Thank you for joining me in this episode. Let me know what you think. It's been me, Jake Morgan, your new manager at West Ham United.